Well, number 58, domain and range using interval notation of a graph like this, where it's broken down into parts. So you might have to use, two separate intervals. So let's do the domain first. The domain. What's the furthest? Okay, we're gonna break it down into two sections. Okay, we got the section on the left right there. What's the furthest left of that part? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So -7, right? Wow, this thing's going nuts. Okay. So starting the domain is going to be -7, and then where does this one end to the right?
Which one's -5?
This section on the left right here goes to -5, right? We're talking about left and right because that's the domain. And on the -5, should I use a parentheses or a bracket? Parentheses, why? Because it's an open circle, right? Okay, so now that takes care of the domain of this left part, right? Now we need to write the domain for the rest of the graph. And so to connect these two domains, we're going to put a big U in between them. That means union. All right, so now we're going to do the domain of our other section. So what is the furthest left on this part of the graph? -3. And do we use a parentheses or a bracket? Right? Why? Closed circle, right? And then what is the furthest to the right that second portion is going to go? Infinity, because we see the arrow, right? That means it never stops. And so that's your domain for a graph like this. So now let's do the range. Let's take care of the bottom one first, right? What is the lowest on that bottom section? -6. And should I use an open or a closed circle? I mean, should I use a parentheses or bracket? I need to should probably sleep more. Okay, anyways, what is the highest part of this section right here? -3. Very good. Use a bracket because it's closed. Nice. Now, what am I supposed to put in between the two intervals? A big U. Okay, and so now we got to write the range for this second portion. So what's that at? -2, right? The lowest is -2 with the bracket because it's closed circle, and it goes to because it's going up forever towards infinity. And that would be your answer right here. Oh,